What it is, man, it's your boy, Let's Go Voodoo, and I'm in ya. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that like button, hit that like button. Let's force this joint into the algorithm. Yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into this one. We're not gonna waste no time. Y'all see the handle at the bottom. Make sure y'all subscribe. We do nothing, we grow with your help. Outside of that, we do nothing. And that ain't what we're here for. So, let's get into it, man. We're gonna have a conversation about the hypocrisy, all of the bull crap that's been going on inside the whole streets is over. I think 21 Savage said after street. The Big Bank and Young Thug interview. I'm gonna try to play some clips of that. I don't want to do too much. I know YouTube will take it down. So, without further ado, let's get to that. We're gonna start with this old Young Thug Big Bank interview, and just see how, there was a time where Young Thug would have probably said he never snitched. He probably wanted all snitches to die and all rats to die or whatever they go. Well, let's see what Young Thug got to say. I don't know why I can't play it. Here's the Young Thug.
What I want you to think about is who united all them niggas together. Slime did it. Oh, it did it.
So how we do it then, Slime?
I can't pay too much. I had to always jump in and get my commentary because I'm not. Big Bank, he gonna put, or somebody from his team gonna pull it down. But anyway, Big Bank, good dude. But I ain't gonna chance it. But here, so this is the interview the first interview when Young Thug came home with Big Bank, perspective with Big Bank. Now, what you're gonna hear Young Thug talking about is all of these reasons why everybody had reasons to snitch or not to snitch. He's still holding on to the whole Gunner's a rat, Woody's a rat, but he don't feel like he is, and so we gonna break this all down.
How we do that now? Like how we do that?
I think
at least to the point the way it don't be no bullshit. Because all this shit is going on, all this talking ain't gonna do nothing but build egos. Niggas gonna bump into each other. Hey man, you gotta stand on that ego. That's why you ain't gonna never see me condemn a nigga on these podcasts, bro, because I already know how this shit go. Niggas ready to go out bad behind their ego and their name. So
Big Bang. Definitely. I seen the interview that he just had with 6ix9ine, and we're gonna go into that because 6ix9ine made some good points, but Big Bang definitely plays it very much safe. He don't want to upset nobody. I don't think yet he's actually called someone a rat. He has agreed that, no street person should step him down. Sit down with the police, but yeah, he won't call him a rat though. So I don't really know what's up with that. But either way, let's get back to it. Get back to old Young Thug talking about why he's not a rat and everybody else is.
Nigga, I when I first came to shit, I fuck these niggas. These niggas don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, I ain't on that, bro. I'm trying to, because I already know, bro. It's like, how the hell y'all niggas beat these folk and think these folk happy y'all beat them?
I know they ain't, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Whoever, the energy, whatever, nobody, you can't bring the energy back. Point when you said, how could Rollo do that? I'm showing you how he could.
No, because I done had a conversation with him too.
Oh. They must trying to put some shit together, bro. He got a big ass book. That ain't in that book.
Bro.
What the paperwork is?
Bro, this nigga done got
this part right here, listen. I don't think in none of those videos, he was too busy wiping his nose. I've never seen this man crying. He on his joint crying. The jail time bring it out you. I just don't like the fact that they was talking this. The streets is dead shit. 21 Savage. And 6ix9ine on your hat. 6ix9ine is on your helmet. He trying to get your ass deported.
Got so much shit sealed. And listen, bro, I don't even care to do all this type of shit in the interview. We
can fast forward then.
Man to man.
Yeah.
Rollo, I don't even give a fuck about who he told on. I know 100% he was gonna take the stand on me and Lucha. I know, nigga, that's a fact. On my freedom. On my freedom. That's a fact. Right here. On my freedom. Fact. He agreed to get on the stand on my case. Say what? Whatever he knew about me and Lucha beef, if he knew something. He didn't know that. He was in jail then that whole time we were beefing. You just squealing, bro. You just in there, bitch. You just trying to get out of jail. You locked up for some punk ass, pet ass weed. Nigga, sit down. Sit down. Like, you did all this extra shit, all this extra talk, bruh. I know for a fact you are gonna take the stand on my case and Lucci case.
All right, we finna fast.
I don't want to do too much. But what I will say is that shit ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm trying to figure out why he even talking about that. Young Thug always talking about sliming somebody out or slipping and sliding and whatever the hell he call it. And now all of a sudden you on here trying to give reason why your brother snitched and he told it.
Because you an older street nigga. You're an OG.
Yeah, he probably looking at you crazy as shit.
Tell me,
so basically what you saying, you trying to block out a lot of shit. You suppressing. That what
it. You ain't pull up on my mom and say, hey, I know bro going through some. You do an interview and say, I'm providing. How? What the fuck you providing it?
That nigga
what are you talking about? Why you ain't pulled up on my mom and gave him nothing?
I don't. Listen.
Jurors want to goddamn to say that he innocent.
How about this?
They can't.
So Shannon kept signing all the way out too?
Yeah, that's just the law. But when he got found, when they say you acquitted for everything, but you guilty of this gun charge, we in our mind thinking like, dang, they even to go to prison for the gun. Get what the judge say. You've been through enough. I'm gonna let you out. So I feel like now, if I would have stayed in the trial, I would have got found guilty of the shit that they found in my house because it ain't no law that tell the jurors they can get around it. It ain't no way to get around it. So the jurors like, fuck.
Ain't nobody claiming it and shit.
Like, fuck. We gotta find them guilty for this. It's no way around it, even if they want to. You see what I'm saying? They can't let me off the hook for it. I gotta get found guilty of that. So why the fuck when I not take a plea and get out of jail today or some shit I know 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna get found guilty for anyway. At the end of the trial, I would have got found guilty for the shit in my.
Check this out, man. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's go to the 6ix9ine Big Bang. I know he gonna strike this joint because he just came out. I know that. There you go, 6ix9ine Big Bang. Because I mean, Young Thug went down that joint doing too much. So
get the confidence to make better business decisions with the help of Zero.
We won't do that. Stop.
No, I didn't say nothing else.
So 6ix9ine was on Big Bang. I don't know if it was 6ix9ine was on Big Bang or Big Bang was on 6ix9ine. They just did a stream together. I don't know either way. But 6ix9ine been waiting for this moment. He been waiting for the moment to be able to, put them people out there. Because when he came home, it was all, he a rat. He couldn't make no music no more. They got mad at Kodak Black because he made some music with him. I think he paid Kodak Black something like $1 million or something for a verse. So everybody, Boosie, everybody looking at Kodak Black like he was wrong for making a song where everybody's calling Shorty a rat. Now, fast forward to now. You got Gunna a rat, 21 Savage a rat, Young Thug a rat, and Rollo said he tried to snitch on some dead niggas that ain't work. I don't know. I need to go back and look at that. I don't know. Either way, there's a few rats that can claim out the hole and they're out. And don't nobody give up. Like everybody, don't nobody care. So 6ix9ine out there, John, like, nah, we're not gonna just let this slide past like these niggas ain't rats like me. So let's see what Danny got to say. Danny. He gonna Big Bank will keep calling him Danny too. I wonder if he hated that.
They try to take food out of my family's mouth.
See what I'm saying?
Right? If we got investors, right, Bank? Just say me and you in business, right? We part of the big bank. Me and you part of the big bank organization. We got $1 billion investors, right? And you say, yo, man, I think, are you telling investors, yo, man, I think we gotta cut 9 out. And the investors say, yo, Bank, what you mean? Why we gotta cut 9 out? You know.
I definitely got stopped on there because I know this joint. It's still popping for Ray. He just dropped this song. We gonna, a lot more commentary. Anyway, as you can see, he's explaining that, once he came home after doing what he did, he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't even get no money. He couldn't get nothing. So ultimately that trickle effect goes down to his family. So he wasn't able to make the money that he was making prior, to ratting. It's great. Like you might as well not even call it ratting now because it's not a bad thing. They made it ratting like, it's just tattletale. All these niggas love tattletale. But yeah, he's just basically talking about, the reason why he doing what he doing because these same dudes nailed him to the cross when he came home after that Trey blood shit, when he told on everybody. So he feel like, well, he been calling it out too. Lil Baby is signed to what is that? QP or PC, whatever the hell his name is. Quality Control. And I think some paperwork just came out on him. He got on Jay-Z because Jay-Z is working with the Perez lady, and she's a known rat that bought down like a part of the cartel or some shit. So he basically pulling it all up. And at one point in time, I looked at him and I thought that what he did was some cowardly stuff because I watched some of his videos and Shorty be going off. I mean, talking all of the craziness. He got all the bloods around him and all this old nonsense. As soon as he get in trouble, he want to be one of those type of guys that just don't, they fold up. Lawn chair ass nigga. So, but we fast forward to this right here, and I actually can agree with some of the things that he's saying because, yeah, he a rat, but all these niggas rats. And it's crazy how Big Bank in this interview is trying to deflect for the Atlanta niggas. Atlanta got a lot of people came out of Atlanta this year as rats, I don't know. Or tattletellers. I think that's what we're gonna call. We'll call them tattletellers. They might not get so mad at me. We'll call them tattletellers.
Right. And investors like, they look up so much to you. You got a following. You got a fan base, Bank. So you know what the masses or the people who listen to you say? Yo, if Bank say don't fuck with them, I ain't fuck with them. So that's why I care, bro. They taking food out my family's mouth. Watch this.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
We ain't doing that.
But is that different though? You trying to compare yourself to niggas who got basically wiggle room. You know what I'm saying?
Well, wait a minute. Hold up, man. So
imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Do is not to gain nothing. Me, it's just like, yo, I speak my coach facts.
So Big Bank just told this man that he's comparing himself in ratting to the rats that really been in the street. He's saying that the rats that been in the streets have wiggle room because they really been in the street. Bank, I ain't gonna lie. I guarantee you they're gonna tear your ass up after this one. He well respected too, but boy, the internet is treacherous, cuz I ain't gonna lie, they're gonna tear your ass up about this one.
I'm talking facts. People just don't like to hear it when it comes from someone they don't like. You get it? I'm not here to seek. I'm just saying, yo, y'all bashing me, but your man is a rat. How many right now, how many people in Atlanta had opinions on me and the whole city going down on some rat shit? So now, why, hold on. Why?
Not the whole city.
Not the whole city, but.
I appreciate the fact that they took the cussing out on this one. I appreciate who put this out right here. Is this the actual Big Bang Network? It looked like it's the Big Bang Network. I hope they let me keep it. I don't know. Somebody, I think it was 1090 Jake the other day. He said that he tried to put up one of the videos and he, Big Bang or somebody from his team struck the video so that he couldn't use it. I don't know. Craziness. So, but yeah, that's a Big Bang over his platform. I thought this was somebody else.
Yeah, see, cause but niggas be saying that too, man. Like Atlanta that shit ain't that, bro. The streets and the industry the street and the street industry is totally different.
This man said the street niggas and the street industry niggas is two different things. How you supposed to decipher if these niggas is holding up the same guns that the street niggas holding up? They throwing up the same signs as the street niggas is throwing up. They even shaking hands, rubbing shoulders, eating at the table with the real street niggas. So how we supposed to, as civilians, be able to decipher off the rip who's an imposter and who the real deal? You can't tell me that it ain't no real gangster because you got some dudes online now. Look at Meek Mill. I don't know if he a gangster now, but Shorty won't leave the fucking keyboard alone. He assaults the keyboard. And that's what a lot of these artists are doing now. So
from street, that's anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. But yeah, I'm just saying, on the internet right now, where you got your podcast on, right? Perspective of Bank, where's it at? On the internet.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what the internet's saying. What I'm trying to tell you is why nobody gave these people the same treatment that they gave me.
Because it's like, bro, you can't compare yourself. I'm gonna keep it a brick. You can't compare yourself, bro. You got over 100 and some years, man. That's different than all this shit you talking about. That could be nothing word than that's locked up.
How's it different?
Hold up. I'm gonna keep it a break with you. Like, so that's an argument.
So he's saying because old Danny, I think that after they went to trial, his combined, he got them dudes over 100 years. But I mean, shit. I mean, what they thought Shorty was gonna do? And heck of the thing, Lil Danny wasn't no gangster, and they knew that. They knew that they was able to exploit the fact that his look, his popularity, not to mention he was talking reckless. I'm talking about big regular. So that's how he was picked up. But they, for an organization like the Bloods to pick him up, it's crazy. And you're gonna hear in this video, if we're able to get back to it, like I said, I don't want Big Bang Striker, but like you're gonna hear in the video, he's gonna tell that what most people don't know is that the Trey 9 gangsters or whatever they call were already being investigated. I think like 2 years prior to him even coming into, you know, into the picture. I see some comments in the comment section. Let us know where you coming from. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I definitely appreciate y'all for stopping in here. We're gonna keep on doing this thing, but I appreciate y'all definitely, man. Keep your comments coming in, so we can push these videos into the algorithm. But back to what we were saying, we're gonna let old Danny gonna break it down. I know them dudes probably mad at Lil Danny. And he in his house. He ain't go to Big Bank studio. Big Bank is actually running the Perspectives podcast out of Shorty house. They sitting in front of his pool. This nigga multicolored Lambo. I guess I don't know what that thing is. I don't know. It looked futuristic. So let's get back to what Danielle got to say.
Who got over 100 years though?
I'm saying all them collective. That's 100-some years.
Bro, you just making that up.
You want to pull it up?
Let's
Google
pull
it.
up.
Yeah.
Google it. How much time did, what's the name of the people, get collectively?
Yeah.
It's over 100 years, bro. That's
I don't know. But you saying like me. Oh, matter of fact, let's see. I love this, y'all. I love this.
No, I'm just saying that's a difference, though.
I love this though. Remember what he's saying and clip it back. I want y'all to rewind this when I pull it up.
Hey, yo, the boy got a. I don't know what made Bank sit down with him. I don't know if Bank that new to the game that he don't know what's going on, or he don't really know Tekashi 6ix9ine, cause he tripping. Man, Tekashi 6ix9ine got a whole presentation. This nigga got a big ass screen in the back, and he pulling up everything. I mean, from the first person that dissed him, he making such good points. It makes somebody like Big Bank, who's well respected, look real crazy. So I don't know, Big Bank, fight back, I guess. I mean, the boy about to use a prompter behind you. Yeah, Big Bank.
Watch it.
Big Bank, why you smart?
But is that different, though? You trying to compare yourself to niggas who got basically wiggle room. You know what I'm saying?
No,
The fuck is wiggle room? What is wiggle room? How do a street nigga get some wiggle room when it comes to snitching? I need to know, Bank.
different. This shit different
so
out here.
Bank, if you walking down the street, right? If you walking down the street,
No, you got to
if you
type.
walking down the street,
Let me type
and a big brolic dude smack your girl ass, and one scrawny dude smack your girl ass, what you gonna do? You can't treat somebody different.
I feel what 6ix9ine is saying, but he didn't even give Big Bank the opportunity to respond to that. But I'm almost sure that Big Bank probably would have answered it the way that he thought he would. But the truth of the matter is, you know, he's not gonna admit it. He's from Atlanta. He's a well-known man in Atlanta. He's not gonna admit these things. It ain't snitching now.
Can't treat the scrawny different. Not everybody get the same treatment. A rat is a rat, right or wrong. There's no levels to this rat and shit.
The young niggas I wrote that game saying ain't no ratting is ratting, ain't no level to this ratting shit. I love it. Yeah.
Is it?
All right,
Know what I
members
mean?
and associates connected to the nine Trey gangster Treyway case received a wide range of sentences combined. It added up to well over 100 years when the total everybody federal time together.
God damn, Lord Danny. You got them niggas some time for real. And all this because they done something with you. Man, boy, you terrible. I thought it was Gumbo. Ain't that what his name was? The name was Jumbo Gumbo. Gumbo. I know he did a song with Nicki Minaj when they was licking on them big dumbass lollipops. I can't even believe he's sitting there, but he definitely got a point.
Though some sentences ran concurrently with existing cases.
All right.
That
so,
is
no,
right
but let me.
This dude got
remember
17,
what he said.
17, Harvey 24,
slide on Big Bang.
Male murder 11, Shotty 15, Fahim.
Shotty was on video wilding out with Shorty. Matter of fact, he was there when he puts that money on somebody's head. I don't know what I mean. They act like he was doing it by himself. Shorty had a bunch of people around him, and once again, he's gonna let you know throughout this video that the non-trade gangsters was being investigated long before he even came in the picture, which means that they made him hot, not the other way around.
Walters 9+ years. That's a difference. Is that not different?
Watch this. These are facts.
I'm saying that not different though. That niggas in chain gang right now saying I'm in here because of 6ix9ine.
Yeah, of course they're gonna say that.
But I'm saying is that not different though? If that's the case.
So now they making it different because these other dudes, Young Thug and all these brothers, they can say, well, ain't nobody in jail because of me. From what I understood, you ain't supposed to go sit down with them people. You supposed to shut the fact. You can't go sitting down with them people. So why they bending the rules is why we here. And for all the kids that's watching this or that get to watch this and trickle down into your algorithm and you see this, don't be like these dummies. Don't be like they dummies. See that, and understand this. All that music that y'all hear when they talking about slippery and sliding and shooting and all that craziness, just know that it's just entertainment. And if they is doing it, most of the rappers would tell. Nobody thought King Slime would tell. He slimed all over that case. No Will Smith. Oh shit! Come on, 6ix9ine. Keep on busting the
Watch this, y'all. Watch how I shut it down. The non-trade, I'm gonna put it so y'all can see it.
There you go.
Remember what Banks said. The non-trade gangsters blood with investigation for approximately 5 years before the federal racketeering indictment. So
now he telling you that. Long before him, I'm talking about 5 years or better, they was being investigated before him. So to say that he was the reason why he took them down, they was already on their ass. Nah. No, they did not have a young Danny boy who's willing to, tattletale. That's what we call it. Tattletale. It's all right, Danny. You tattletale. We call it tattletale and see y'all don't get so mad. It don't sound as bad as lie or, just tattletale. Habitual.
November 2018 that included rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. Yeah. Prior activity, prosecutors stated the gang had been wreaking havoc in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Bronx since at least 2013.
Bro, what you doing all that shit for though?
Yo, Bank, you just said I met these in 2017. The Fed's been on them since 2013.
Bro, let's have a conversation.
All right, but yo.
All right. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that, but let me say this.
Big Bang don't
Who was the star witness?
Now.
Who was the star?
I don't even know how Big Bang sat down with Shorty. I'm really surprised that he sat down with him because Shorty gonna be screaming on him and all. He gonna be asking him to sit down and asking why he's screaming and all that. And he got a little button over there that say "I walk shit down." man.
You see how the goalpost?
That ain't the goalpost moving, bro. That's a question.
Yo, look, man. The goalpost right here. The goalpost right here. You just said I gave you 100 years.
Bro, you right. And I just said I did not know that.
All right, so now
I did not know that.
Now when I prove that,
sit down and have a conversation. Bro, what the hell wrong with you, man?
After I just proved this to you.
Big Bang don't like the fact Shorty injured so high. Big Bang said prior to coming, the cameras coming on, said that Danny was running around with his family and all that, with the kids and laid back chilling. He said when he got on here, it was animated. That's why he keeps saying that Tekashi 6ix9ine is a character. Danny Hernandez or whatever the fuck his name is. He is a real person. You know what I mean? And he said, I fuck with Danny, but I don't rock with 6ix9ine.
You know what you did?
Like 6ix9ine told him Danny.
So you didn't know that.
I asked another question, man.
Nah, bang.
I asked another question.
Instead of moving to the next question, then say, damn, Six. Damn, you just opened my eyes, bro.
But I did say that. I said I didn't know that.
So instead of the next question, let's just talk about like, damn, bro, I didn't know that.
No, I'm just saying, I'm telling you how it's putting you in a different category of a nigga that. But I'm just telling you.
Can we talk about this and then move?
All right, go ahead.
Right. So, you ever did fed?
Now watch this shit right here. So, Big Bang gonna do everything he can to deflect, right? He even says to Shorty that you told on some black men. So he's saying that's why people was on his top. Snitching, nobody care. If you told, you told. Like, I don't understand how they got picks on snitching. Well, he ain't snitching on me. Not yet. Good, bro.
Time?
Never.
You got friends that did Fed time?
Yes.
You got people in the streets?
Yes.
When the feds, prosecutors, that's United States Attorney. When the United States Attorney been investigating you since 2013, it's an open investigation, right? Right? I'm making this up?
No. That's right there. That's right there. That's up there.
So when they met me, I just came in. I walked into an investigation. If 6ix9ine never met 9 Trey, was they still going down? Mel murder.
I can't say that.
Why you can't say that?
Because I don't know. We didn't.
We're gonna shut this thing down, man. Hey, Bank, don't take his joint down. I'm a young boy in this industry. You know what I mean? I know the title say I don't care, get mad, but I don't want you to get mad. Not yet. Anyway, let me get a couple of hours and some subscribers, and then I don't give. No, I'm playing. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this. All of those dudes created this whole thing where, the streets. Go get yourself some money, the real street. They had kids dropping out of school just to go be in the streets. And I ain't talking about just right now. I'm talking about way back in the day. There's no more OGs, as they call them, or hustlers in the streets that'll tell a kid, nah, go to school. You're not, you know what I mean? Or blocking them and stopping them from going, the wrong way. These dudes will mess around and guide them into them, give them a pack, tell them, shorty, hit me back with, So what I'm trying to say to the kids is the streets is dead. And I mean that in every way possible. The streets is dead. Everybody gonna snitch on you. Don't trust nobody, especially if you're in the streets still. One, you crazy, dumb as a motherfucker. But two, if you are in the streets, just know that I don't care who they are. Your best friend will fold up on your ass. Because it's when you get in there and they start talking on football numbers, it's a little different. everybody's just not gonna stand tall just because they say it in a song. Dirk probably gonna Dirk. He crazy enough. I don't know what Dirk. He could snitch on who killed Jimmy Hoffa, and they wouldn't let this nigga out. Like Dirk sent everybody allegedly. Lil Dirk put a lot of chicken on top of people's burger. So I don't think. I mean, I think if Dirk won't come home, if he got snitch on like an Arab where his location is, so so the United States can get him. That's the only way. Other than that, Dirk ain't got me on. But I don't really think Dirk gonna tell neither. But as for these other rappers, I'm not so sure. Kids don't follow this shit, man. That's the bottom line. These guys are facades. They go into the studio, they make these songs because they know that it's people out there that's gonna follow them, even people that don't live that life. It's intriguing, so a lot of people jump into it. Bottom line is, it'll never get you nowhere. These rappers tell you to trap or die. Trap or die. That's crazy. They'll tell you trap or die and then send their kids to an Ivy League school while you trapping and dying at an alarming rate. I want to dig into this whole interview a little bit more and other interviews, because we're gonna go back and see where, like, Young Thug, he's saying, well, my mama said I don't want both my sons in jail. So he told his brother, go ahead, get about ya. So basically, he said, get about ya. I mean, go ahead, snitch, boy, go ahead, take a profit or something. So, how you get out, Jeffrey? Yeah, well, when you look at Jeffrey's interrogation, I should say Jeffrey was saying too much. There's a part where Jeffrey say to the police, he tried flirting with the police. He said, you can take my number. He spoke on Roscoe. He spoke on Birdman. He spoke on Wayne. To the police, let me add, thou shalt not talk to the police when you're in the street. But these niggas ain't. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, man, we're gonna get back to that, man. Everybody watching this, keep on coming through. We're gonna keep on doing this. I need them comments. Put them comments in there, man. Let's go back and forth. I don't care how you put it in there. Let's talk about it. Share this thing so we can push it into that algorithm, because we definitely want these kids to know that these dudes be frauds, man. Regardless of what they say on that microphone, they frauded out. This is I Don't Care, Get Mad podcast. And as far as I'm concerned, if you don't like it, I don't care, get mad. We out of here, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Get out my screen, man. If I go call one of my YN slide on your buddy, no skate.